Ooh, this just popped up. Boz has discovered all the nanites that can be designed. Rare nanites can be found in the wild around Oasis Landing. So that's the future, right? If caught and reverse engineered, they can then be created at the bot workshop. That's awesome. So he can't make any more brand new nanites. He can't design any new ones. Oh, wow. We live really close to Ryan. He's talking with Violet. That's very sweet. Explain your function. Talk about becoming more human. Tune-up. Request a tune-up. I like the idea that we have two of them, so they can kind of do that for each other once in a while, or all the time, is tune each other up. Where are you going? Inanna. Okay. Okay, Inanna. Oh, whoa. He wants something. He wants he wants to flirt with us. Oh, Ryan. Ryan, we're really unsure about you, but you know, you keep I everybody, I truly don't know. I truly don't know. Flirtatious joke. So she was going to flirt with him. He was like, yeah, all right. But it's like, but you just flirted with me. So obviously you're cool with it. Just keep spamming that flirt. Flirt, 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 flirt. Maybe if I give him some romantic red flowers. Because I'd like to get him to that point where, like, compliment appearance. I'd like to get it to that point where I am like, okay, can you just, like, break up with who you're with, please? Because you're supposed to be with me. He took the flowers. He loved them. Oh my god. That makes me happy. Nothing has made me happier so far than when she ran in and gave him a kiss and he was like, ooh, baby. And I was like, oh my god. That's awesome. Oh, has to break up with Jessica. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's give it a shot. I mean, who knows? It might be something, it might not be anything. Let's just give it a shot. He was the first person we met in this neighborhood. Oh, please say yes. Yes! Jessica might not be too happy with you, though. That's what he's about to say. You know, you're right. Things are over between me and Jessica. Jessica might be pretty upset with you, though. Having kisses. Okay, how about we're gonna do it. We're gonna risky woohoo with Ryan. Why the fuck not? I mean, God. If all we're having is one baby as well, like, we might as well get that over with. Because that's what I assume. I assume she's having one, unless something happens where all of a sudden she is rolling a want for whatever reason to have a baby, you know, which sometimes happens even with Sims that don't have like a family-oriented trait or a family-oriented type lifetime wish, like raise 5 babies from to teenagers or something like that. Even if they don't have that, I think sometimes after having an actual baby, they'll roll that want again because they enjoy the connection with the baby, I guess. That's at least the story I'm telling myself to make it seem a little bit more real. I like this house more than I like our house, I'll be honest. But we'd have to go get our Plumbot stuff. And maybe that's what we should be thinking about doing. Is moving on up. Moving on up to Ryan's house where we would live with someone nice and rich. And maybe a baby is coming. Maybe, you know what? I'll let fate decide. If she gets pregnant, then we'll move in. How about that? But we'll stay home for now. How about you go back to sleep? How about actually go to the bathroom? And then you actually do a few things. Go to the bathroom, have a shower. Let's clean this up. Oh, don't do the stride of pride. I hate it. I didn't shut it off in NROS, and I for the life of me, I cannot remember how to do that. You know what? Forget this salad. You do have honey. Let's drink the honey and sleep in the bed. And we're going to check on our little bot babies here. What's Boz doing? They're just hanging out. Hanging out. Just hanging out. How about we pay the bills, Boz? Pay the bills, Boz. And then customize self. I wonder what that does. How about we just create some nanites? I could probably sell some of the nanites you have on you. You too. You're doing pretty good. So how about you come create a bunch of nanites? I love how fluidly they run for being what they are. This is like Factorio at this point. Good thing we have a little bit of money, but now we have to... Oh, I can sell this. Oh, great! I love $500 flowers. Ain't nothing better. Can you reverse? You cannot reverse engineer because you can't build your bot skill yet. She really does need to come home. You know what? Forget that. Drink your honey, but then I want you to come home and sleep. So unless something happens or until Inanna wakes up, I'm just going to triple cycle through, I guess. So Violet's up. So what I'm going to do is clean out some stuff. We got some gross stuff in the fridge. I look forward to being able to get her to cook, because that will really give Inanna the opportunity to work on bot building and anything else she might want to, like romance maybe? Like romance? So for the robots, I'm literally just going to keep designing. Although I wonder if he can design nanites. I don't think he can anymore. I think he's designed... We got that little message saying he's designed everything that can be designed, right? So maybe he can't really do that. He wants to see a game at the stadium? Okay. Maybe we'll do that. We'll see. I'll lock it in. She wants to befriend a Plumbot, equip a capacity. Okay, she wants to go to the future. So when Inanna wakes up, I will look in my Simbot's inventories. We'll really just collect everything in their inventory. And the way that I'm going to do that, to make it seem a little bit more realistic, you know, because like in quote-unquote real life, if you had a Simbot that you built, you would walk up to them and like open up their panel and collect all the things in their inventory or something like that, right? It wouldn't be like I can go in and I can just grab this and put it into her stuff. It wouldn't be like that. So to give it like kind of a sense of realism, to make it so that my Sims are the ones who are doing things. Yes, he's discovered all the nanites, but he'll have to go to Oasis Landing. So that's in the future, in order to get some new ones, I guess. So yeah, we can't design anymore on Boz anyway. I forget what I was saying. Of course I do. Of course I do. So yeah, just, okay, maybe I do remember. It just makes it seem a little bit more realistic, quote unquote, you know. So what I'm going to do is just have her come up and talk to one of them. And as long as she talks to them while they're talking, I will just exchange what I need to exchange, because that just feels nicer, you know. It's not that it's realistic, of course. That's the wrong word to use. It's more like, I don't know. It makes it seem... It's the same reason that I like to play on speed 1. It takes its time. It builds up over time. I kind of like that. I like, you know... And I guess that is the flavor of like a long play let's play, an LP, right? Is like you put it on 1 and you just let it play through and you let it do what it do. Plumbots need the sentience trait chip installed. You can have a lifetime wish? I just got curious about this and I was like, why do they even have it here if you can't have it? So you can have a lifetime wish if you get the sentience trait chip. I am super excited about that. That's awesome. Because that would be really cool to do, is to have a couple of Simbots that are just for like cleaning or something, but then have another Simbot that maybe does something a little bit more, I hate to say, meaningful or important, or but I think you know what I mean. Something with a little more depth to it. So these guys are just going to keep doing that while Inanna sleeps. So I'm just going to fast forward until we get to a point where Inanna can actually talk to them. And then we can make some money off of the nanites that they've made. So we have Inanna over here to socialize with her Simbots. I can instruct him to... Right, he can just do those things. Talk about computers. He is my creation. I think that's so cute. Did you know that Andrew's song is filthy rich? I would never have guessed. Yeah, and you know what? I don't like Andrew's house. That's the other thing. So if we had moved in with him, or if we had gotten with him, I don't think I would have moved in. I think I would have made him move in with us, which is fine. We could... Whoops, I... My cat is touching my laptop. Don't do it. Don't freaking do it. Okay, so what we're going to do in this case, now that they're chatting with each other, is I'm just going to send everything over. And then it will be up to Inanna, well, me as I play Inanna, to decide what we're going to do with all of this stuff. We're going to sell most of it. Some of it we are going to use, like reverse engineer. Because then we get a, what was it, a blank processor? And then blank processors we can use to create more Simbots. Yeah, you go ahead and scan. That's fine. Thanks for all the stuff, buddy. And then I want you to talk a little bit. No, I'm not going to point out her flaws. That's just mean. I'm going to talk with Violet a little bit. And then that way I can get everything from her inventory. It's just a way to make it, like, take time, and I have to put some sort of effort into it, you know. I like that. Not for everything. I will cut corners here and there, of course. But in a situation like this, I kind of like doing this. At least until there are crazy many people in the house, if that ever ends up happening. You know, once there's like 8 people in a house, you don't want to have your sim walking over to another sim and gifting them something that you could just move over yourself through the inventories, right? What is this episode going to be called? Inventory Talk? Jeez. Okay, so now that you're talking to Violet, Boz, you can do whatever you want. Although I don't know what much you would do, because you don't even have a ship, so you can kind of just hang out. But I wonder if I leave him alone, will he make nanites? I kind of hope so. Whoops. He'll scan the area on his own. Obviously, he doesn't need honey. Or she doesn't. I'm emptying hers. Violet's. Oh, Sebastian Vanderberg. He must be the son of... What was it? Katarina? Katarina and... Renaud. There it is. How about you eat another one? Because that's not very much. So here's something here. Let's do this. Let's reverse engineer a few of these. Reverse engineer that. Reverse engineer this one. And then whatever we're left with, we'll just sell. And that'll get her points up for her career. What's the deal with these? Same thing. You reverse engineer. Okay. Okay, so which one did I just reverse engineer? This one, right? We're just doing a bunch of reverse engineers to get some more of these processors. She doesn't necessarily... We don't want to make a bot yet. I believe it was last episode we made Boz, so I don't really want to make another bot at the moment. Yeah, I'll just reverse engineer a bunch of these, as exciting as that is, and then sell whatever is left over. Oh, cool! That's our first medium one, isn't it? Yeah. I wonder what difference that makes. Oops. I can create a Plumbot. So it calls it a Plumbot. Did it always call it a Plumbot? I swear I remember it being Simbot. Maybe they are just Plumbots. I don't know. I don't know. There's something a little confusing about this whole thing to me. Okay, so yeah, you just keep working on that. I made a little bit of money. I maybe made like 1,000. We'll make a lot more. We'll get a lot more done. Oh, no, no, no. You can't design. No, no, no. No, no. Although, no, no, no. You gotta eat. You gotta eat. Use the bathroom. And then we will design something. Because I want to design a couple of trait tips so that, right. I can't sell all of my... Holly, finish one thought before you move on to the next thought. I want to design a lot of trait chips so that I can apply them to my Simbots. I want to see them doing a little bit more than what it is they're doing. You know, I want to improve them over time. How about we just talk a little bit? And because the more that they have, the more they're going to be able to, like, do things, like help each other out. And I'll request a tune-up also. Let's do that. And then after that, we'll recharge. And he's doing okay. I want to get more traits so that they can learn skills and then we can improve. You know, it might be really cool at some point to have Boz or Violet, I almost called her Vicky, to have one of them be the one that, like, builds actual Simbots. And I want, you know, I don't want to get your hopes up, all you millions of people watching. I don't want to get your hopes up. I don't want to get my hopes up. But it'd be so cool if we could open, like, a bot store. And I don't know if you can do that. I guess if we have the Savvy Sellers rug, which is a custom content, which I do have, we could just, like, build a little store on our lot. And, you know, it won't be the same, you know, as, like, well, like Sims 2, Open for Business, was so exactly the kind of thing that I would be looking for. But it's not the kind of thing that's, sorry, I have to move my laptop around. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, it doesn't work that way in Sims 3 businesses, which... They're making faces at each other? Wow. Okay. So the two of us, I think, could become friends. And I think... Oh, that's him doing to himself. Okay. She needs to go. You need to go recharge. Meanwhile, Boz, you really want to go see a game at the stadium. And I rarely do that. So maybe we could at least check out the times. Oh, here's the statement. Attend game in one day at 3 o'clock. So Sunday at 3 o'clock, we should go attend a game. That would be really cool. Hey, he wants to do it, you know. If he wants to do it, I want to let him experience life the way he wants to experience it. I mean, they don't have sentience yet. But I want them to have a good time. In the meantime, how about you just make some more nanites for us? Because you got a little bit more time before you need to go lay down. And I don't know what customized self would be. Would it just take me back into create a robot? What are we calling that? Car? How about... And after you do all that... Right, they're not married, so how about we'll do that, and then we'll chat with Hector, and then he has no partner, and then we'll chat with Ryan. Oh man, I really wanted to see if Carl could be a thing, but he had to go and get married, huh? Oh, right, of course, Jessica Willow hates her, because she and Ryan were kind of sort of dating. But they weren't. I don't know. Does the heart mean that they were going steady? I'm unsure. Why are you up? You're supposed to be sleeping. I appreciate that you're cleaning that. That's very nice. But you're supposed to be sleeping. Recharging. I really got to get used to saying recharging. Okay, so once you do that, I'm going to need you to design a trait chip. Or 2. Or 3. We'll just see how it goes. But we need to have nanites for that process. We're going to sell the university kit. It's not like we're desperate for $12, but at the same time. And I might sell... Should I sell a couple honeys? No, I'll leave them for now. Gives her something to do, right? Does that make any sense? I don't know. Gives her something to do when she's out and about. And she suddenly gets super hungry. Can you garden? I don't think they can garden. Not yet. Not yet, anyway. No, they can't. I'd like you to at least take care of this grape. At least a little bit. We won't call Ryan right this second. We'll see what we can do trait chip-wise. There we go. How did that do? Ooh, Hector's getting closer up top the list. I mean, he's definitely closer in age. If we want to have a little look-see, we can. We can NROS, Master Controller. And then go to Intermediate. Age Absolute should tell me. Enter the number of days Hector has been in his current age stage. So he's 42 days in. And I think he's a young adult. Oops, no, you can close. Stop. Close. I think he's a young adult. But this doesn't tell me, which is unfortunate. But I just assume. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how old he is, truthfully. Could be young adult, could be adult. I'm not sure. Oh, save in a second. So they're just working away. Trying to get that Plumbot, Simbot. See, this is why I'm confused. Oh, no, I guess not. I thought I was going to say Simbot building skill, and I'm like, what does that even... Why? How? Oh, this is her designing trait chips. I didn't want that. I wanted you to actually create some trait chips. But now we're designing some, so that will open up some possibilities for us, which is great. I really need to invest in a much better bed. Oh, game, don't glitch on me, please. It happens every few episodes now. Off to bed he goes. Well, you want to do, yeah, you want your cooking to go up, but you also want, oh, now my mouse is acting funky. You also want to build a Robo-Nanny trait chip. So I wonder what the Robo-Nanny trait chip does. Fuck the garden for now. We're just going to jump right into making chips. Send a love letter to Ryan. A sense of humor trait. Oh! So do you have to put in individual traits? Is that how that works? I know you're tired, but let's try to bang at least one of these out and see what we can do. Oh. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, Robo-Nanny. Childcare becomes the Plumbot's first priority. It enables all childcare interactions from diaper changing to playing tag. You know what? I want to save this anyway, because it would be really cool to give Robo-Nanny to Violet, and Violet could help raise whatever child she ends up having. An AI angler. Smart fish might evade human lures, but a Plumbot's electro scanners leave them nowhere to hide. I kind of like the idea. I'm going to make one of those. What is fear of humans? A healthy fear of humans. Bot flees at the sight of human sims, may cause terrified leaking. Bot will not fear pets or sims that are not standard humans. I don't like that. I'm not going to be giving that to any of my bots. So this will unlock the social motive. Enables friendly social interactions. This one will enable a wide range of joking interactions and activates the social. So it also activates the social. This one activates the social and encourages the spot to rebel. So this is rebellious. Very interesting. And you can only have like 5, but you can get more as you go on, right? So Steel Chef, I want that one. I would love Boz to be cooking, or maybe we make a third Simbot and they're our chef. But for now, we're gonna make the AI angler, and I'm gonna give that to let me give that to Boz. She wants to write a love letter to Ryan, so we're gonna do that. Oh, I can't do that. I don't have no writing surface available. Oh my god. Well, I guess we have a little bit of money. Maybe it's time to put like an actual table in for eating dinners and stuff. Oh, my rumbly tumbly. Speaking of eating dinners. Excuse me. Yeah, there we go. So maybe I'll put the bookcase. Maybe I will put the bookcase over here a little bit. Move this a little bit and kind of tuck this in here. And then let's get a surface. Dining table. And it'll be right in front of the big window, so it might be nice to have a sizable one. There we go. Not too expensive either. We'll get a couple of nice chairs. Nicer than these chairs. What is this monstrosity? You couldn't sit on that. You couldn't sit against that. What are you doing? Oh, I like that. Those are cool chairs. Okay, I am going to change the color of all of this. I want it to be maybe more whitish would be nice. White wood. Maybe pick a different wood. Oh, I like that. That little pattern on the top is really cool because of it. Let's do white and also keep with that red idea, because the reds match each other. Makes me kind of wonder if they were meant to go together the whole time. Oh no, this one's darker. But they do match, right? So it might be cool. Oh my god, could you load today, please? Today, please. So I've added this little dining table in, which I really like. A little splash of red in an otherwise lilac, violet, purple. It's kind of clashing, but I like it. See, the reason I like something like that is because, like, it just looks like you're kind of you're accumulating different pieces of furniture over time, right? Like you're not going to Leon's Don't Pay a Cent event to get like a whole, bedroom outfit. You're buying the bed by itself. You're buying 2 different end tables by themselves. Send a love letter to Ryan. I'm beginning to get a soft spot for Ryan. Oh, you created the angler chip. So when he wakes up, when Boz wakes up, we're gonna give him that chip. That's what we're gonna do. And he can like go fishing for us. And then eventually I might like to get him like a cooking, the chef one. Adjust his trait chips once you're done writing this love letter. Whoops. And then when you're done doing that, I would... Okay, well, you're cleaning. How about you clean? You keep cleaning, that's fine. Is there anything else you can clean? Yes, ma'am. You can clean this up here. And then I'd like you to come out and just create tons of nanites. Oh, here we go. An AI angler. Smart fish might evade human lures, but a Plumbot's electro scanners leave them nowhere to hide. Fishing skills raised to maximum? Is that for real? He gets level 10 immediately? All fishing related interactions are enabled. So did that really made it so you could go fishing, huh? So what's he doing? He's gonna go check out a new object. Okay, so this opened up fishing's level 10. Holy shit. Okay, I did not realize that he wouldn't have to build up to it. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I mean, it's a little nerfed, right? But how about you come fishing? Yeah! I love that he can fish. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. And I'm curious. If I set you, after you're done with these nanites, if I told you to customize yourself. Actually, I would like to, if this takes me into cast, that's no big deal because I would like to customize you. I don't like these green lines on you. I want to get rid of them. And I know now how to do that. Because when I was making Boz, I realized that, oh, all the leftmost choices in the torso, the head, and everything else, they were clear. But everything after the leftmost choice had some color in that area. So yeah, this will take us back into create a robot. We should call it cap mode. Create a Plumbot. Yep, it is. It's literally cap. So for Sims, it's Cass. For Plumbot, oh my god. It's cap. So hopefully this goes quickly because I'm literally just changing the color a little bit for $100. $100. Just change the color. Which one do we have? Oh, why doesn't it show you properly? It's not this one. It's this one. See? Oh, it's going to change the color though. Oh my god. Okay, well that's fine. I'll go back in and I'll change her color. Alright, so I've given Violet a little bit of a makeover, as you can see. I really like that pattern we had going on. I like the idea of kind of making it look like she's wearing like a little bikini top and some pants. And she's styling. Violet, oh! God, I love that metal sheen and the reflections. It's just so beautiful. What a lovely Plumbot we have. We have two very lovely Plumbots. Yeah, right. Oh, she looks so much better. I really like that look for her. He's fishing. Why don't we just continue to design nanites until we get that thing telling us that we can no longer design nanites. And then we'll just create a bunch of different kinds of nanites. Because that will help Inanna out when she wakes up. Let's have a look at Boz. How's he going? How you doing, buddy? Have you gotten anything? Nope. But he has gotten some... He got some of those nanites beforehand. What'd you get? Oh my god, that's massive! That's humongous! An outstanding salmon. I do like that he's level 10. Because it makes sense for my Simbots. I guess I should call them Plumbots, eh? It makes sense for my Plumbots to just automatically be like perfect experts in something, you know, because they've just downloaded a program to do that. With Sims, just like with humans, you gotta like work at it. Unfortunately, you gotta work at it. Can you do anything? Right, I already established you can't garden. Why are her eyes dark like that? I can see them shining over here. Huh, I wonder if I did something when I gave her a makeover and just didn't realize it. Oh well. Oh well. If we fix it sometime, we fix it sometime. If we don't, we don't. How about we call Ryan over? Maybe. Maybe. Or Hector. I do still really like Hector, but I don't want to be a heartbreaker completely. We're going to invite Ryan over. That's what we'll do. We'll invite him over. We'll jump in the shower. He lives right on the corner, so we got to be super quick about it. Super duper quick. Meanwhile, yeah, Boz is fishing, which is great because we can either sell it or we could cook it. Perfect quality. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. me see if we can get something going on here with Ryan. You want to build a sense of humor trait, and you want to build a robo-nanny trait chip. That would be great. That would be great. I know we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. She's just designing nanites like crazy. Well, never mind. She's designing them one by one. Oh, he's getting close to having a recharge. Maybe once you get another fish, maybe I'll send you in. Oh, get out, get out, get out. Ryan's here. Greet rudely. Yeah, right. Excuse me, Jessica. Is this Jessica Willow writing him? Let me see. Does she have the red tips at the end of her hair? Maybe? Or was it this? I don't think it was Maya. I don't know. This is how we greet, huh? We've woohooed. How about you massage? Do some amorous hugging. You know, with most Let's Plays in Sims 3, you want to, like, get your family going as quickly as possible, and so it's kind of nice to play a sim who's a loner, does her own thing, focuses on her own goals, and, you know, once in a while, romance comes on in. That's kind of nice. I'm gonna give him perfect purple flowers. It's nice because I don't feel like I have to rush. You know, when you're doing a 100 baby challenge, that's literally, it's like, oh, I've just landed, let's find a man. Like, it's immediate. If you care about how quickly you have children. Let me go with Ryan. Like, if you really are trying to reach 100, when you first land in town, you're gonna be looking for that man. Or as many men as possible. Make out. Okay. I want to do all this stuff with Ryan, and then we're going to, we're gonna risky woohoo with Ryan. I like it. Maybe a romance sim isn't gonna necessarily be with their soulmate, but maybe be with a couple different soulmates? I really don't know. You didn't get a fish. How about you just come home? He's been taking a while to get his fish. I don't know why she looks like this. Can I just edit sim and create a sim like that? Yeah, I guess I can, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. She wants to go to the day spa? Why? / how? How could you possibly? What are you going to do at a day spa? If they put water on you, you die. If they put soap on you, you probably die. That's really funny. For all the things I've seen in this game, that's one of them. Okay. Do you guys remember the beginning when she had her chess table over here and Ryan was over and we were playing chess together and I was like, we should just be friends. And now look at where we are. I mean, granted, we're not that far in. We are week 2, day 7. So tomorrow will be week 3, day 1, I guess. No, we're not going to do that. You could keep going. You could just keep going. We're not making much money at the moment, but the higher we get in Nana, she gets $300 more, then she's going to be able to, maybe I'll just sell some of these, because she's getting me some more. I'll sell one of these. Oh, what? Oh, are you serious? So she has to make these things. So let's see. She should get some money for the processor. She didn't. Why is she not getting money for this stuff? What about the medium processor? We know for sure you made that. No! So maybe she has to make the nanites and the chips. And it can't come from them. for it to count. I mean, it's all counting towards her bot building skill, which is great. But it's not counting towards her making promotions. How about you relax? I guess I'm going to have to micromanage this because you're... Girl! Go to the other side of the bed! What the hell? Oh, maybe I can't. Oh, maybe I can't. Dang it. Stop doing that. I'm going to tell you to stop doing that. Deliver trait chips. Someone in town is in desperate need of trait chips to help their Plumbot be more useful. Go deliver some trait chips to make this Sim's day. So if I go to Blake Grayson's house, is he actually going to have a Plumbot rocking around his house? Like, for real? Or is this just, like, for show, right? For show. Okay, so I need to move the bed, I guess, because we can't pork otherwise. God dang it. Okay. Let's risky woohoo with Ryan. Let's give it another shot. Stop. Don't tell him to stop doing that. You don't need to do that. Fabulous. I am glad, however, that we are seeming to progress when it comes to romance. I mean, the other thing with making this go so slowly is, like, I'm unsure about this relationship. You know, he and I have been together a couple of times, which just means I need to add him to the list. So we're just going to copy all that. Whoopsie. Let's freaking copy. I'll just copy myself. So, woohoo partner, so far, 1. Now, me saying so far doesn't mean she's going to have many, but... Okay, so you made him an angler, so I think what we should do is just, like fish, like, all the time. Just go fish. Not all the time, but most of the time. And because it looks like Anana is just going to go to sleep and Ryan's just chilling out, I'm going to close the episode here. Hopefully it's long enough. I think it is. I personally am at like 56 minutes of recording, so I assume it's probably long enough. Even with a couple of makeovers, or Cass or Cap. And I'm just going to have her continue to create some nanites that we can pass off. We can pass to Anana. And then go to bed. And Ryan, for some reason, decided to come sleep on the couch. I don't know what that's about. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Sera Legacy. Eventually it will become a legacy, as in we will get a second generation. I don't know when that's going to happen. I'm kind of toying with the idea of proactively trying for baby just to get that out of the way. And then it'll be difficult for a little bit. It might be a little chaotic for a little bit. But, you know, eventually that means it won't be, you know. So I'm thinking about that. I think it might be fun to have a baby with Ryan. I don't know if necessarily I want him to move in or us to move in with him. I kind of like where we're at. To be honest, now that we have Boz doing this fishing, having a fishing trait, I really love that we have a little fishing hole right behind our house. Like, how awesome is that? That's perfect. And it'd be a great place for anybody else in the family if they wanted to get to know how to fish and get some food for the fam. Because it's right there. Like, it's really good. And plus we also have that amazing lake over here. I think it's a really good idea to kind of stay where we are, at least for the time being. I'm actually going to move him over to the lake because I just remembered that it existed. And I thought, well, he could probably get something a little bit more than... What has he gotten so far? Salmon and a goldfish and a toad. Perfect quality toad. Oh, and a minnow. Cool. All perfect quality, it looks like. Well, no. Outstanding and excellent. I'll take that. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. I hope you're having a fun time. I hope you're enjoying this Let's Play / long play / playthrough / walkthrough / hangout chill time. And I hope you're having a beautiful day. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.